Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and if this is your first time here thanks to the show that I'm watching, well then, welcome to the back of the semi-truck for the first time. And fair warning, with this being my first episode here lately on the channel, I've watched quite a few first episodes, and I'm kind of trying to gauge what I want to kind of watch next, and see if I really want to jump into a brand new series here soon. And I know I just watched the first episode of Hamster and Gretel, the first episode of Harley Quinn, the first episode of Miraculous, Ladybug. Now I'm watching this first episode. Technically, I've watched the first episode to Koala Man. I just don't know if I'm going to upload that. But here we are, Bojack Horseman, Season 1, Episode 1. I don't know nothing about Bojack Horseman. What I do know, though, is this is my screenshot. I do not have any other information other than Bojack Horseman eating ice cream with all these people. So, yeah, that's what I've got to go off of. I wish I had more. I don't really know what to gauge from that little screenshot that I'm starting off with, because with me, back of a semi-truck, yes, outside noise will creep in, by the way, so I do apologize about that. And if you're wondering why I'm a little hyper, it's the end of the night, and I am drinking energy drinks, and I shouldn't be, but I am, so sorry about that. I should be sorry to myself for that, because I will not get no sleep tonight. So, with that said, okay, you know what? I'm going to slow down and just chill out a little bit, so as I'm doing that, play that intro before we jump into this episode.
Now let me take you back for a second or two. Childhood raps take you back for a minute, when times were more simple and you lived with your parents. Before you went to college and you started paying taxes. Remember these shows that you watched as a kid. Childhood raps
is filmed before a live studio audience.
Monday.
Okay,
Good morning to you too.
this is not what I was expecting.
Where? I love hay.
Premiered on ABC.
Oh,
The show in which a young
okay.
horse
I think I see what's going on here. Hey, there's a screenshot I started with.
To raise 3 human children was initially dismissed by critics as broad and saccharine.
Okay,
Star
so
horsing around, Bojack Horseman.
Bojack was
Welcome, Bojack.
It is
a
good to be
TV
here,
star.
Charlie.
Okay.
Sorry I was late to traffic.
It's
kind of like
I parked in a
Bob
handicap
Saget.
spot. I hope that's okay.
you parked in
I'm
a
sorry, disabled spot. Is that the proper nomenclature? For a lot of people, life is just one long hard kick in the urethra. And sometimes when you get
this
home
interview
from a long
is
day, getting kicked in
not
the
going
urethra,
good,
you
my
just wanna
dude.
watch a show
Not going good at
about
all.
Likeable people who love each other. Where, no matter what happens, at the end of 30 minutes,
So, he's a washed-up TV star. Okay. Okay. Interesting setup. I like it.
In the case of 1-year-old Phoenix, you are the
parasitic. I don't even remember why I let you stay with me in the
Dude,
first place.
the
Because my parents
pills.
kicked me out and I had nowhere to go, and even though you don't want anyone to know it,
I didn't realize by alternative lifestyle that you meant you were lazy.
that's on you for making assumptions. Also, if you
He's
look
got
at
a
the
point
dozen
there.
strudels that
Don't
I
make
really had last
assumptions.
night, I ate them all.
I am making great progress. Bojack Horseman, the Bojack Horseman story. Written by Bojack Horseman.
Huh.
Chapter 1.
I wouldn't mind writing a book one day.
Chapter 1.
I've got a feeling I'd be stuck right there on chapter 1 with him, though.
Oh, right.
Pinky Penguin.
You're wearing that to
Dude.
prom.
Okay, yeah, you're living in the 90s.
Jose. Nay way, Jose. You don't get it.
People get it, but you're kind of living in the past, my dude.
Without a home or a family tree, horsing around.
Now, say what you will, that's a good concept for a show.
Drunk? Todd, I weigh over 1,200 pounds. It takes. Shh, shut up.
Now that's a horse of
Oh
a
my gosh,
different
dude, quit living
color.
in the past with horsing around.
That's good comedy.
And why does that get you off?
What? Everyone gets a mulligan. My mulligan was Carrie Mulligan. I'm kidding, jeez.
You don't even respect me enough to have a baby with me.
Whoa, what? I never explicitly
What
said
would
that.
the
said it
baby
with your
come out as?
What actions?
Arsaw?
What? No, what?
Yeah, just tip over the baby. Holy crap.
Step away from the stolen vehicle, sir!
No, misunderstanding, officer. I was running away from my girlfriend, whom I don't Please leave.
How are you, Mr. Peanut Butter?
Living the dream, PC. Living the dream.
Why are you making conversation?
Oh, let's see. Is
A
the
cat
English
and a
word.
dog.
It's called being polite, Bojack.
But am I crazy that this is a bad time?
Look at that.
Clydesdale, never Clyde, eh, Bojack?
What?
You'll get that one later, man.
That was so passively, aggressively
This is
nonchalant.
So it's not where the pre-meal bread isn't free.
It is free if you order a meal.
Can you take me home, please?
Good point.
But I didn't even eat that much bread. What did I have? I must have had
You ate 9 baskets, sir.
9. But really?
Holy
Great.
crap,
I'm gonna feel
dude.
like a fat ass all week. It's definitely not happening.
I'd like to go home now.
You think I'm fat? So yeah, technically I was dumb. But the real
Okay.
headline was dumb guy eats
I
bread,
forgot
gets
that
fat
that was
again.
10 hours ago.
What kind of headline is that?
Wasn't there
Goodness
a pizza a
gracious.
second ago?
This show has some
Damn it,
weird
stop
pacing,
presses.
You're
but it
not
works.
fat. Oh, hey, let's throw a party.
Around.
Holy crap.
That
You never took me home, jerk.
Oh, everything's mine.
Holy crap, my dude. You are a piece of work.
Jeez. But I'm not looking for parking.
You're gonna see.
And up.
Hey, cats do always land on their feet.
Hello.
Yeah, but I'm still your agent. I pride myself on my ability to separate my professional life
Whoa.
from my personal life.
Great.
Did not see that coming.
You think I'm getting fat?
No way. You are in the
Holy
prime
crap.
of your life. Never looked better.
What about I was masturbating to what the picture represented? You walked in at the worst possible
Oh my
moment.
gosh.
So, Tuesday, though?
Yes, fine.
But you can take anything you want from the Swamp Monster swag box.
Really? The swamp monster swag box? I can't get words out of my mouth.
Oh God.
to be with her husband.
What? No!
Kinda wanna know your
We were
backstory
talking
now,
about
my
me.
dude.
Try to focus for like a second.
Holy crap. 10 minutes later, I had a feeling.
What were we talking about?
I'm making breakfast. We had sex last night, dummy.
Ugh, I really gotta start putting my phone on
What?
airplane mode when I drink. This lady probably.
You owe me a party, cabron. And if you don't deliver...
Who was that?
Those parties are fun.
This book is really important to me. I
Oh.
don't want to just hand it off to some stranger.
If it's so important, why have you written
I want to
literally
know
nothing
who,
in here
what
and
your
now?
It's too much pressure.
backstory,
This
dude.
book is my one shot at preserving
Oh my
legacy.
gosh.
I'm a joke. And if this book isn't good, I'm gonna be a joke forever. We might have gone too dark on that series finale.
I'm required to hand you over to the Child Protective Services. You're the state's problem now.
What kind of ending was that?
Everywhere you go,
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Are you kidding? He doesn't have a
I
job.
know, he
has no
doesn't do anything.
responsibilities. He doesn't do anything but take it easy.
Well, can you take it even easier?
I can try, Doctor. Okay, fine. We'll have a party.
Oh, thank God.
But we're not getting a cotton candy machine. I can't control myself around those things.
I totally hear what you were saying. And I
Oh, there's gonna be a cotton candy machine.
Senor Horse,
Yep, hey,
will never
that's right.
forget your generosity.
There's a cotton candy
You
machine.
made a powerful ally. For life.
Hey, Mr. Peanut
Mr.
Butter.
Wait, how did Mr. Peanut Butter get invited to this quinceañera?
a crossover episode? No, I'm just kidding around, man. Seriously, though.
Why is the guy on the right lifting his head up like the frogs? Holy crap.
Bojack, right? Bojack Horseman?
Yes.
Their peanut butter?
Yeah, he was on that show, Mr. Peanut Butter's House, about the dog who adopted the 3 human kids. What a dumb idea for a TV
Huh.
show.
You people
Okay,
are
so
all
that's
right.
the show he
Who
was
wants to
on.
rap?
He's so stupid he doesn't realize how miserable he should be. I envy that.
Hey, do you know the story of the dad? Because he was a real actor and he considered it beneath him.
Huh.
Sound familiar?
That's not all that was beneath him.
Okay. I
Okay,
bet
so-
that's a real
sorry,
trivia
I'm out of
fact.
Most people don't even get to do the Brady Bunch version of the thing they want to do with their lives. No, Bojack.
Okay. Well, then I guess you're hired. But don't put all that stuff about
Alright.
name in the book.
They did say that she had a thing for horses.
Yeah, exactly. You're only my Ghost Rider starting now. Starting now.
You got it.
Met my beautiful girlfriend, Diane Nguyen.
Whoa,
Oh.
Wait a second. You drank all my beer? Also, you two are dating?
Yeah.
You're dating him.
Yes.
Oh gosh, cotton candy, throw up.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
This is normal for cotton candy and him. Don't worry, you two.
Starting now.
That was a lot of cotton candy. Okay. Patton Oswalt, he's in it. He was the Penguin. I knew I recognized his voice. Oh my gosh. I am still trying to figure out who Aaron Paul was, though. I have a feeling he was the house guest / roommate. Either way, though, this was surprisingly good. I had no idea it was like this. You gotta be quick on your feet with some of the jokes. I did notice, such as when the cat, I can't remember her name, Miss Priscilla, I can't remember. I'm terrible with names, by the way, if this is your first time here. But the cat, when they were at the hospital, the magazine she was wearing was not magazine she was wearing. The magazine she was reading was called Birdo. So, like cats like to do, she was watching birds with the magazine. She was bird watching as a cat. And I thought that was a clever joke. Granted, yes, I didn't say anything, but in my head I was like, that's pretty freaking clever. A lot of what they did was very freaking clever. The pacing of the show is... I don't know how to describe it. Holy crap, it was weird. I mean, from one moment they're in present day, then they're like the previous day, then they're back in the present day, and then they're like 10 hours ago, then they're back in the present day, then they're like 10 minutes later, and then they're like 10 minutes later again, and it's like, oh my gosh. It's weird pacing, but it's an oddly weird pacing that works. Or at least for the first episode it did. As far as seeing where it might go, I don't know where the show could possibly go. I hear a lot of good things from various different places, and one of the things that you hear a lot of is that it's a show that really tackles a lot of major issues in life, and I can kind of see where it's kind of going. It feels like it's going to go in a direction that's tackling one of his main issues, because Diane asked, and I was going to have trouble with that name, but since I don't have to worry about the last name, Diane asked him, what makes you happy? And I think that's going to be one of the driving forces of the show, is Bojack trying to figure out where he fits in this world, because what the heck makes him happy? There's no telling what makes him happy, because he literally said in this first episode he wasted half his flipping life dedicated to a television show, so he might as well get a halfway decent house out of the deal. So he's going to probably be looking for something that makes him happy. So I don't know exactly which way this show's going to go, but I do know I'm interested in it. There is a lot of shows that I'm interested in right now. I've been watching a lot of first episodes, so I don't know what exactly direction I'm going to go, but I do got one show as of watching this right now. I'm watching Vox Machina, so that is concurrently going, so it's going to be hard to fit a lot of new stuff in all at the same time. Then by the time I probably get this uploaded, it's going to be the 18th, which means Ruby Volume 9 is out, and that means I will be starting to go through that. So schedule's kind of up in the air. So with that said, I do give a weekly kind of update thing that I started on Mondays, I kind of post a little thing on the community tab saying, hey, this week we're going to be focusing on such and such. So, I don't know, I'm out of thoughts in this head, so I'm going to pass everything off to y'all. So hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.